Hi, it's my thread Songbirdsong, Michelle Birdsong, Evangeline, and Einstein, here to expose the plot to destroy the world. The order has been written. It is written, and I'm going to show it to you. And you are looking at one of the authors of the plot to destroy the world. His name is Stevie Wonder, and he was a snake in the Garden of Eden. He was Hitler during World War II. Alright, this is Eve, the way Hitler, Steve, and the creator, Adam, Michael Buble, has had her for millions of years, bloodied on her back with a cross in her mouth, so she should not explain what they're doing to her. But Mark Steyn, my husband, said, do the research, expose them. My son Singh Birdsong, once Jimi Hendrix, who was a vet, who was a paratrooper, a soldier, has said to Robin, my daughter, Mom is a warrior. He couldn't be more correct. And I am here to fight World War II to show you what's happened. Okay, this is my rock, my everything, God himself, who got inside of me to protect me and guide me so I could win this battle that I didn't even know was being waged against me. But he knew, and he has led me every step of the way to victory. So let's begin. Let's see. After millions of years of hating me and exacting revenge, he, Adam Buble, the ape, still hates me and wants to cut me. Now that's referring to Love Island, where he quotes, Buble's doing a gig, and he's right in the middle of his gig, he quotes some characters from Love Island, which said, I will cut you. And I said, oh my God, he's talking to me, he's still there? He proposed to me 3 times recently, and inwardly he still wants to kill me again? Now let's continue. Bobby, oh, so this is what the girl said about when she was writing about Love Island. Why so shady, Bubbles? She's talking to Michael Buble. Okay, if you break Bubbles down, it says, Bobby, you, blues bland, will energy of Satan. The Bobby Blue Bland band, which existed in the 50s when I was a kid, was willing the energy of Satan, and one of his songs was Further On Up the Road. I'm gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, baby. You just wait and see. That was Bobby Blue Bland's song. Okay, Bubbles was Michael Jackson's ape. Adam was an ape that created himself, sent out SOS to the world, the universe, for somebody to come and be with him. He didn't say he was an ape. He gave the impression he was a human being alone in this universe. Eve felt sorry for him, was in the ocean of light, differentiated herself, willed herself to earth to give the ape, she didn't know it was an ape, to give this pathetic person company, relief, companionship. And she saw it was an ape, and she couldn't leave because PEA, she was like a little pea, the princess in the pea. With this, she was like Fay Ray in King Kong. Michael Buble, was an ape, King Kong, and she was Fay Ray, and he trapped her, raped her, got her pregnant, and her son when he became a teenager, started loving his mother to keep her from being so demoralized. And then when he could, the father found out, he nearly killed the son and continued to rape his wife. The son escaped, developed himself, worked like a slave, like a dog, and became God, Jesus Christ. He also became a samurai soldier so he could save his mother from his father, the ape. All right, let's continue 2018. Michael Buble praising Love Island at his concert. His. See order. See the order that's in. See energy, hurt. His energy, you hurt. Now you see, this is it. This is his declaration of the reason why he has ordered the world to be destroyed. His energy, you hurt. You, Eve, hurt his energy. His is a snake. Hiss. You see? Hiss. He was also Alger Hiss. Alright, why so shady, Bubbles? That breaks down White House, I. White House, he has the power of a president. So order, see Helen Anderson die. That's my sister Helen Anderson. She is also Satan. And so Babaji said, do you want to leave the standing order for her to die? We didn't know about the rest of the order. I said, no. So then I changed it to Helen Anderson, Divine I. See, I changed her death sentence. And then I continue down here. It says, my sister Wanda Helen, and then look, decode Wanda Helen, W, Anda. This is a plane of Anda energy. This is a huge uncover here because Anda is the name of a whole plane, and I'm exposing it. Thanks to Babaji, Singh Birdsong, and Mark Steyn. Okay, so then W, Antoine, the hell in the Orwellian in play. Orwell's nightmare is in play, okay, where the big government takes over the people. Orwellian in play, double lay down. I guess I'm the double. Death, deeper death. Own drugs. Death owns. Death, drugs, own this go round. This world knock everybody down. Without Eve, there is no ground. See, he's mad because she rejected. Who the fuck wants to fuck a snake? She rejected him in the garden. Then she rejected him in World War II. And she's been rejecting him in 2018. This is a plan of the ape, Adam, and the snake, Stephen, what's his name, Wonder. Look, he took her name, Saint Eve. He took her name. And Adam took her name too, Michael Buble, MB, Michelle Birdsong. Michael is the same as Michelle. You see, they both took her name to sneak her fate. You see, so they could stay on the same wavelength and hound her and, what's that word, stalk her and burn her and rape her. And they've been doing this. Now they're still doing it, and you can see it in black and white and red. To make, okay, so Adam, this is a plan of the ape, Planet of the Apes. They made a movie about it. Adam, they name an ape in this writing, and the snake, Stephen Wonder, to make and keep the world underground or up in the air without feet. Feast on meat, and everybody knows God said, thou shalt not kill. Everybody knows if you feast on meat, you're going to hell. Nobody goes to heaven who eats the animals, who kills the animals. So it keep us up in the air without feet on solid, down to earth. Without being down to earth. Okay, so we don't have solid ground. What's underneath the earth is platelets. You see, filled with meat karma where we ate it. And now we're going to have to pay for it. Okay, so earth, R-A-R-E, R. A. This is Adam. Rebirth of, see, this Adam the ape. Rebirth of dirt, deeds. Destroy energies. Now, energy is life. Destroy life. Entering world death sentence. You see there? There you go. That's it right now. Entering the world. A death sentence. This is a death sentence to the world. These crazy fucks are just planning. They have an order out there for the world to be destroyed. And this certainly is with Antifa and Black Lives Matter and 8,000 black men killing each other every year. The apes, are loose and they're wild because they're eating meat. Apes naturally are vegetarians, but these apes eat meat, so they're wild animals let loose on America. And America's letting them get away with it because they don't know the fact that they're wild animals killing them. You must wake up and stop these animals. Furthermore, the dinosaurs, the Muslims, are doing the same thing. They're trying to take over the world, and they're doing a very close-cut job of it. They're in the White House, or at least Obama had them in the White House. Obama is obviously a monkey. Looks just like a monkey. Acts just like a wild animal. Going around the world disparaging America, the hope of the world. The heaven on earth is America. And so the apes and the spiders and the rats at the border, the cockroaches are climbing the fences. You see what I'm saying to you? I am saying that creatures have snuck into human forms and have gotten to heaven on earth because God wasn't here. This is God. He had to go find Eve because Eve was Einstein and she was driven from heaven by the boring, dead brain, lazy ass people in heaven. They were good, but they wouldn't read a book if you paid them. They wouldn't have a discussion using objective logic no matter what. And she couldn't stand it. So she ran from heaven, and God, needing Eve because she's his mother and his lover and his reason for living, he went to get her. Okay, he got her. And now he's been gradually, because her memory was wiped clean. So he's been awakening her to what the snake and the ape have been doing to this world and to her, and to heaven. So what he did, he's had her reorder heaven to her specifications so she can stand being there with him. So she can love being there with him because she always loved him. She never stopped loving him. She was Guru Nanak. So she was a very spiritual person. This is the album What It Is. Check it out. Steve smushed it. Kept you from hearing it. This is the album Supernatural. These are Eve's words. Eve was Shakespeare. So 1970 Shakespeare. See what he has to say. All right, this is Eve from the sun. Where's her head? You can't hardly see her, so light. She's from the sun. She's a light. The truth is the light. She got a lot of truth in her. On Stevie Wonder's album, where he sings, I Just Called to Say I Love You, he says, what it is oh so true. What it is oh so new. He would never say that publicly, consciously, but it was a Freudian slip where he said that review of what it is. I was Freud. Eve was Freud. Okay? All right, let's see if we can get through these other orders. Okay. who's that say? Buble, quoting Love Island at his gig, said, "I don't know, maybe do it in an open air stadium." What does he mean, kill her in an open air stadium? And then I tell you, I wanted to marry Babaji. Babaji proposed to me and I said yes, in Yankee Stadium. And then I broke down Yankee. I-N, that's one of my names, Ann, A-N, I, and of course I'm I-N, kin, king, angel, will. I think this is an angel, because I was Evangeline. I-N, kin of Jin, Gel. Jin is Jindara. That was President Eisenhower. I'm related to Jindara and President Eisenhower. And I was, like I said, the angel, Evangeline. I-N, kid, energy, will. Kid. I-N, K. I guess that's king, I-G, energy, will. Martin Luther King Jr. reincarnated as Lou Ranzico, my grandson, if that's what they're talking about. I-N, Cain, energy, wills. Yes, Cain does order my will to an extent, because he gives me energy to live on. I have no energy. He gives it to me. I have brains. He has energy. Mama will order and die. Okay, I know what that means. Stevie Wonder calls his baby, one of his babies, Mama Lundy. Mama, that breaks down to Mama. L is for will, order and die. Mama, the will is for Mama, and the order. Oh, I see. He got the will and the order for Mama to die, and it's in play. No wonder I'm always saying I'm dead. I feel dead. They got this order here, and then it says, I-N, Cain. Cain is my son. I spelled it with a C. Energy wills. He's my hero. His law of power. He uses it for the good. Wills. C. Stevie Wonder. I will. Wills. Steve is admitting his power. He wills. Okay? Alright, see, it's in the writing. They can't hide the truth forever, especially someone smart as Einstein. He can figure them out. That's what Babaji said. We've been waiting for you. Because I read energy. Because I'm from the sun. Babaji reads energy too, because he's half my DNA. He's my son. That's an order for his mama, my Ann, who is Eve. See that Mayan? There goes that mystery. To die. That's an order for Satan's mama, Snake and Ape's mama, to die. A death sentence for me and Eve. Okay? Sin 10, C energy. Sin 10, C energy. Sent, it's blurry. Sent, E energy, N. Sent, Eve energy, N. With the energy sent to implement it. So there's a death sentence along with the energy was sent to implement the death sentence. She energy in cross. Okay, my energy is in the cross. A cross is when you're stopped. An obstacle. A cross is an obstacle. A cross is a vehicle for you to be nailed to it and die. Like Jesus Christ died on a cross. That's what they're referring to. Babaji was the witness picture. He was Jesus Christ. Is Jesus Christ, I should say. Because that's the truth. Okay, so, stopped. Okay, so C energy in cross. And the cross means you stopped. Steve's order. Present personal E dead. The personal E is Eve, present her dead. See, another death sentence. No wonder I feel so dead. And then what happened was Chris, my husband, and Tom, my husband, got me here in this place, St. Francis. But the thing about Chris is he's Satan, and he thinks I look nice one day. I fix myself up, and he says she thinks she can be with somebody else. And then I said, oh my God, now he's got me trapped here. You know, he thinks I'm going to... And he told me when I moved here, this is permanent. I said, permanent? This little room to myself. I'm thinking, you crazy. This can't be permanent. Babaji, or else the air said, don't get comfortable. Okay, so I haven't gotten comfortable, so I don't think it's permanent. So that's why Babaji led me to keep writing. So I find my death sentences from Snake, rejected by Eve, by me, in the Garden of Eden. Stephen. You see, I got some letters here. Stephen, even, Den. He's getting even with me. Stephen, even, death, energies in. Hitler's send. Einstein warned warned Churchill and President Roosevelt they'd better build an atomic bomb. Hitler wanted war. Everybody was charmed by Hitler's acting nice, while he was secretly hypnotizing everybody with his voice and his slogans and his gift of gab, like Obama hypnotized everybody. He didn't hypnotize me. And Hitler didn't hypnotize Einstein, because Einstein was smart and he saw through him. Somewhere I got what Einstein did. Here we are. So it's Stephen, Eve, evening, death, sending death energy in to Einstein and his Jewish friends. Okay, that was their plan. Okay, and then up here it says, and so the personal thing about Eve dead, drug enforcement agency, means doctor, you generate energy, enforce, men cross, a generation, see energy, cease energy, that means die. If your energy stops, you're dead. You understand? This here is a death sentence for a generation. It goes across a generation. Steve placed this order for gun force. And so I can say, there's a gun. See the U snuck in there? Energy, N, gun, G-U-N, gun force. See that snake in there? Okay, for gun force, I know it's ingenious. This energy to cease, this generation energy. So gun force energy to cease this generation's energy. Hence, mass murder, gun violence. Nothing to do with guns. Everything to do with order to cease this generation. Nothing to do with the standing order to cease this generation. The gene pool of rats. I order, where we at? I gotta sneeze. Einstein, oh, that's right. This generation of rats ordered in. Einstein got out of Germany in the nick of time. That's me, Einstein, Eve. Hitler wanted war. So At this stage, so Einstein got out of Germany in the nick of time and saved the world from Nazi domination. Yeah, because he told Churchill that Hitler wanted war. Don't be charmed like the other guy was being charmed. Whatever his name was. And he told Roosevelt, listen, this man wants war. You better build an atomic bomb. Germany's going to build the bomb. And Einstein, being a genius, had the prestige and social standing that Roosevelt and Churchill listened to him. And Roosevelt got a bomb built. So when, of course, he died, and Harry Truman, who was Singh Birdsong, who was Jimi Hendrix, who was the Saint Jagat Singh, dropped a bomb on those rats in Japan who attacked us and who were suicide bombers, but they were called kamikazes then, were going to kill us all. Okay, so Truman had the guts. He said the buck stops here. Truman had the guts to bomb them first and save the world. So Truman and Eisenhower. Eisenhower was my granddaughter, Jandara, saved the world because Eisenhower was a general, and he led the soldiers to defeat them. So what we got here? At this stage, Buble, at the level of a rat, has ordered those generation with his genes, rats in human form, energy, to cease, to die. What is that? See Eve as said energy. See Eve as said energy. See, they're making sure Eve is in this generation. Okay, the ones you got here. Bomb order. Bomb Michael Birdsong. Bomb Michael Birdsong. You understand? This is real. Okay, so I think it was, and also includes those with AIDS. Bomb those with AIDS. I saw it somewhere. Where's AIDS? Anyway, it's here. See, because my time, there it is. See, bomb Shade. A-I-D. They ID'd me. Okay. Alright, I think, what is this in red? It's almost time out. This thing's going to stop. So I did the Wanda, and this is an androplane. Could Antoine the hell, and it brought the hell in, right? Wanda, hell in. Wanda, but she brought the hell in. I didn't know she had that kind of power. I know she made my life hell. Okay, I've read all that. I think I've read the whole thing. This is great. What is this? Atom, her energy. I said that. His are saint. Atom's energies. What? His, atom, her energy. Oh, I don't know what that means. Atom is not a saint. Atom is a snake. Oh, here it is. His ear saint. We talking about Baba G. Somehow I got started talking about Baba. This is Baba G in the red. His energies are saint. Baba G is a saint. He's God. Jesus Christ said that. Here saint. Hurst. His, it's Oprah. Order. Public relations. Atom. And so she's sponsored by Hearst Publications. He ear saint. Oh, he hears my thoughts. That's right. He ear saint. My ear is his ear because he's on the same wavelength as me, so he can keep up with me, so he can kill me. His ear saint. See, his ear is a saint's ear. So Daft Buck is in my ear when I think he can hear me. His snake sound. Atom. That's boop bop.